Bomet County, you know that there has been a conference bringing together 14 counties that form part of the Lake Region Economic Bloc, and today is the last day of that conference. We want to link with Martin Kosgei, who is there for us. Martin, it's been a few days for that conference. What are the concessions? What agreements have these 14 entities arrived at in as far as moving forward the Lake Region Economic Bloc is concerned?
Thank you very much, Sam Gituku. It's a very good morning live here from Bomet town. We are now at Bomet Stadium where the conference will end today. It was a 3-day conference including 14 counties living around the Lake Region Economic Bloc. And we are now joined by the CEO from the LREB. Good morning, sir. Can you please tell us your name, and then today being the last day, what are you going to discuss here today?
Thank you. My name is Abalawanga, the CEO of Lake Region Economic Bloc. Today is the final day. We started pretty early at 8:30. We are going through presentations, and then after that we go through the moderations of the whole conference package that has been going on since Monday, and then we will wrap it up with a closing ceremony where we expect the Speaker of the Senate, Ken Lusaka, to be here by 11. The closing ceremony starts at 12. But the most important thing, yesterday was a very intellectually stimulating day. There was an episode of intellectual discourse and a lot on corporate and trade issues in the Lake region. It was very enjoyable until late in the night, 9 p.m., which was chaired by Governor Ongwae, the last session, and Governor Nyagarama. So a lot of issues emerged, and what we have realized from the President's declaration, directive to the Cabinet Secretary for Devolution, that national policy on REBs, regional economic blocks, needs to be established, and we will follow up with an investment and private sector meeting, and we are going to develop a private sector booklet for investors.
Maybe you can tell us what are some of the agreements made yesterday? Yeah,
the outstanding one, as saying, is the private sector resolution that the block needs to have a comprehensive database of private sector investments. So the private sector booklet will now guide the region on which part investors can play, major projects and more projects. And this now we have to establish as quick as possible the Lake Region Economic Council to take up the upgrading of the blueprint and producing the investment booklet. The other one is the resolution, as the President directed, that a policy, national policy, needs to be established, and at least a few amendments we have to go through to recognize the regional blocks.
Maybe you can tell us some of the policies made.
Yes, some of the policies made is the legal part has to be scaled up, and this has to go through the County Government Act and the Intergovernmental Relations Act to now legally recognize the regional blocks, part of the region. The other one is the county assemblies have vowed now to move with speed to enact the amendment and have the Lake Region Economic Bloc bill before end of November. The other one is an investment policy for the Lake Region Economic Bloc. And the last one is upgrading of the economic blueprint to be aligned to what emerged here, the proposal that emerged here. And the health sector was very enjoying, and they have declared that primary health care is a flagship project. Basic health provision is what now the regional bloc is going to focus on, primary health care.
Now that today, this is the end of the conference today, what next for the Lake Region Economic Bloc?
Yeah, today is the end of the conference, and now all the proposals made in the conference now will find their way into the blueprint, because we are going to upgrade the blueprint. There have been a lot of proposals, over 15 proposals on agriculture, health, trade, industry, financial services. So that upgrading now, after that, we'll call the Lake Region Economic Council to now sit down and give a clear roadmap on the next 15 years or 20 years. Where is the region's vision going to be? The other declaration is now the support that we are nearing to have the Lake Region Economic Bloc Act enacted by other 3 assemblies. or once we get 3 of the rest, then we are good to go. So we are looking forward to even launching the regional bank and pushing forward to, there are a lot of things. Apart from sugar, tea, and other crops, there's also diversification on other agricultural issues. All those are going to be considered. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is the Lake Region Economic Bloc CEO giving us a brief of all about the conference here in Bomet. This is the last day of the conference at Bomet Green Stadium, and they, according to him, they're saying that they are expecting the Speaker of the National Assembly, Ken Lusaka, to be giving his speech today, and we'll be camping here to know and to give our viewers more details about the Lake Region Economic Bloc from Bomet. Sam.